check 1, 2. All right, let's check it out here. Check it 1. Not this crap again. Hello? Oh, there you are. Got it kind of loud in here. I'm trying to take down some sound. All right, there we go. Cool. Yeah, like I said, we don't have a coach's interview tonight. So we'll probably go. I got about 12 minutes on the clock. So here in about 7 minutes, I'd like to be ready to go. So where are you at? I mean, as far as music. What's after that spot block? Know the song? 4.5 minutes? All right. Yeah, after that spot block, play the opener. We'll be good to go. We'll probably play some commercials in there, but we'll get it. Now, just open her and bring it to me, and I'll send it back to you. We'll play some. Good evening, Blue Comet fans. Welcome here to Fort Scott as we get ready to go for the guys' action here on the guys' side of the sub-state tournament. Chance here to play in the championship game on Saturday night in Fort Scott against the winner of the Fort Scott Independence game coming up after ours here this evening. Your Blue Comets here tonight have the opportunity to knock off a good team here and get into that game on Saturday. They've been playing really good basketball as of late. Have the Blue Comets. And I apologize we don't have an interview with Coach Rourke here to start off the evening. We weren't able to catch up with him this week, but that's all right. We'll talk to him tomorrow for Breakfast with the Coaches show here on Z95.3 tomorrow morning at 10 o'clock. I think the Blue Comets have a good chance of coming here tonight. The last two times they played this team, the first time maybe got away from the Blue Comets a little bit, but the second time I think the Blue Comets had a better game plan, and I think they know what they need to do here against this team here from LaBette County and the Grizzlies. You know, they do have the tall young man and Dean. They do have some height down there, and Dean's a very good player. They got Rutherford. He's a very good player as well. He's up here talking. He's going to score 35 tonight. So we'll see what happens with that. But he's a good player, too. Blue Comets just going to have to be on their game this evening, continue playing the way they've been playing, put up 65 to 75 points on the board, and play your good defense. Get up and down the floor. Get your transition basketball working the best that you possibly can. Good, crisp passes. Talk to each other out there on the floor. Field General Matt Hernandez, a senior, he doesn't want this to be his last game. He's going to have to run this team out here, get his team open and find some looks, get to the line himself and hit when we get to the line. That has been the good thing, though, that the Blue Comets have been doing. They've been hitting at the line. They've been hitting a good percentage at the three-point line here the last 5-10 games. So look for them to continue that here tonight. I know Coach Rourke has got the guys set and ready to go. They've had a great week of practice. They should be set and ready to go here for a great night of basketball with a chance to move on in the sub-state tournament. You pretty much have to look at it like this here in my first year here for the Blue Comets. But looking at it, you play that to a long season. It may not have went the way you wanted it to as far as wins went on the year. But, hey, you play that for this game right here. This is the game where you go out here and you show that this team's hey, we're a good team. We can play with you. We're going to put it out there on the floor and see what we can come out with here. Maybe come out with a victory, get into that game on Saturday night. Like I said, Blue Comets have had a good few games here, and they can see they can keep that up. We're going to need double-digit in points from Ty Bowman, who has just really came on here the last month. We're going to need good shots from Mason Manbeck. Nate Ottis going to have a good game. Bryce Nellis going to have to continue on him. We're going to have to get A-Dub into the game a couple times, and he's definitely going to have to get out there and knock down some shots for us on the outside for the Blue Comets as well here this evening. So they've got about 3 minutes left to go before we started this one. It's going to be a good game here tonight. Sit back and relax, folks. If you want to catch the live stream, go to KINZ.biz. That's KINZ.biz. We'll have the live stream available there. There's this link. Take you right to the live stream. You can watch the game with the broadcast here on Z95.3. That live stream brought to us by Home Savings Bank all year long and all Comet sports all year long. Football season all the way through the end of softball and baseball season have been brought to you by J&L Roofing. J&L Roofing reminds you to always shop and hire local. J&L Roofing bringing you Blue Comet sports all year long. And we're not done yet as we get ready for baseball season and softball season coming up here. But we got to get through basketball season first. And the Blue Comets have the chance to move into that game on Saturday. We'll see if they can come out here with a good game tonight. All right, we're going to send it back to the studio Here for some of those wonderful sponsors. We'll be back in 2 minutes. Get you ready for the start of this one here on your home for the Blue Comets, Z95.3. Back here at Fort Scott fans, we're going to go to the national anthem coming up right now. All right. We've had two great renditions of the national anthem here in Fort Scott the last couple of days. Another great one right there by a young lady of Fort Scott. Here we go. Blue Comet basketball on your home of the Blue Comets Z95.3 visiting team. Your Blue Comets. First is going to be Bryson Ellis coming to the floor. Here comes Walters to the floor for LaBette County. Now here comes Mason Manbeck for Coach Warrock's squad. Number 11, that is Relaford. And the senior for the Blue Comets, Matt Hernandez. Number 22 is Russell for the Grizzlies. Here comes Nate Audis to the floor, who's been feeling it as of late. Hopefully he can continue That good shooting here tonight. Number 23 is Nybarger. And here comes Corbett Kimberlin for the Blue Comets. And I know we're going to get a good 20, 25 points from Corbett Kimberlin here tonight. But we definitely need a good point output by Ty Bowman, as well as Mason Manbeck, Bryson Ellis, Nate Audis. We need good double-digit output by both teams, by all those young men here tonight. Make sure we're in this one at the end. We believe. Blue Comet basketball ready to go. Got the Blue Comet student section over there on the far side of us. Sitting up top. Down the game, we got Kelsey and Tibbernay checking out the other cameras. Going to make us look good tonight here on our live stream. Go to KINZ.biz. There's a link to take you right to the live stream on our YouTube channel. Let's play some basketball. Sit back, relax. You're home for the Blue Comet C95.3. Here we go. Coach Rourke having his final chat with the guys. They're coming to the floor. Same thing with Coach Smith on the other side. Recognize one of these referees that we've seen before on the year. Referees from last night's game were pretty decent. Too little, too late for the Blue Comets as far as the referees go last night. So let's see if they have a good game. Blue Comets go left to right. Nate Audis jumping against Dean in the center, and it will be Nate Audis knocking it into the backcourt for the Blue Comets. So here comes Matt Hernandez to start it off for Chanute across the timeline. Blue Comets go left to right on your radio dial. Over here now to the right side, finds Kimberlin. He's working against Rutherford in the paint at the free throw line, kicking it back out to Manbeck. Manbeck from the left wing to the right side. There's Rutherford making a steal. He's got to work against Kimberlin in the lane. It's up the shot, can't get it to roll, gets his own rebound, knocked away. Kimberlin makes the steal. Back up the floor, here come the Blue Comets. Kimberlin pushes it up quick. Rutherford knocks it away from behind, stealing it right back from Kimberlin up ahead. And that is Russell can't make the shot. Nybarger comes in behind and follows him up and makes the shots. Good action here from start. Here come the Blue Comets. Back across the line for Hernandez, over to the corner here on the right side for Kimberlin. Getting it in the corner, middle of the paint, lose a handle on it. Bryson Ellis right there with it. Bounce pass to Hernandez. In the lane, back out to Ellis. Short jump shot for Bryson. He'll knock it down. 2-2 ball game. So back up the floor now comes the Grizzlies. And it is Dean here on the left wing. They go right to left. Back to Rutherford, over to the right side. On a 2-1-2 zone here for the Blue Comets. Down here to Russell in the corner. Russell trying to drop it off underneath there to Dean. Ball gets knocked away. Bryson Ellis comes out with it. He'll drop it off to Kimberlin. Here come the Blue Comets with a chance to take the lead. 6:30 to go here, just underway in the ball game. In the paint, nice dish underneath there to Bryson Ellis from Corbett Kimberlin. What a beautiful dime, and great job and patience by Bryson Ellis to get the defense in the air to bring him up and get him back up for the bucket. 4-2 Blue Comets underneath here. Now they get it to Dean to the right side. A quick triple team there. Good job by the Blue Comets. Hernandez all over Dean. He's got to give it back up. Kick it back out to Russell to the right. Back to the top here, Nybarger. We'll send it over to Rutherford on the left wing. Rutherford back over to Russell. Right wing for three. Back of the iron, no good. Fight for the rebound. There's Walters. And he'll stick it back in on the rebound and put back. The Comets fighting hard for the rebound in there. But Walters gets a hand on it, pulls it down, puts it right back up, ties it at 4. 5:40 to go here in this first quarter. The Comets could be very patient here, take their time, and hey, win this thing 40-38, that'd be fine. Take their time up and down the floor, get good possessions and good shots. I think Coach Rourke will be happy with that. We don't have to win it 65-50 here. Hernandez in the lane, driving out underneath. He goes off the glass, and they're going to call a walk on Matt Hernandez on the shot. That gets Coach Rourke up off the bench, and he'll call the play as Rutherford will bring it up the floor now for the Grizzlies. Across the timeline to the middle of the floor. Comets staying in that zone. All the way back over to Rutherford, down in the corner on the right side, trying to bring it through the lane. Bounces away and off the rim, will not go. Hernandez with the rebound. Here comes Matt pushing up for the Comets. Middle of the floor, top of the key at the free throw line, pulls it right back out. Working against Walters, nice little ball movement down in there. And they're going to call a walk instead of some contact. He tried to go up in there. And there's another walking call on Hernandez. It looks like should have been a defensive penalty there on the Grizzlies, but no call. Here comes Rutherford back up the floor. Dean to the left side on the wing. Dean drop it off down in the corner. He'll find Nybarger back out to Russell. Russell to the right side to Rutherford. Rutherford. First shot here working against Manbeck. Driving the line. Puts it up off the glass. Good job there by Mason. Rutherford just taking it to the rack. Puts it in and scores. Mason just good defense. Other than a foul, didn't really get here. Hernandez trying to drive down the side on the kick by Kimberlin. Here's Manbeck trying to drive in, throwing it back out. Ellis loses a handle on it, picks it right up here in the corner on the right side, trying to drive down this in. Ellis, the little jump shot, cannot get it to go. Ball bounces back out. Rutherford on the long rebound. He'll push it up along the left side across the line here. They lead it 6-4. Up underneath here to Dean. And Dean's going to be fouled on the shot. And he'll head to the line as it goes down. Here comes Ty Bowman into the ball game, ready to check in, as well as Anderson. And here comes Michael Elward, number 42, that is Gatewood. As Ellis and Otis check out for the Blue Comets. Three-point opportunity now for Dean. And he'll try to make it a 5-point lead here for LaBette with 4:10 to go. In front of the rim, no good. Bowman with the rebound. And the Blue Comets bring it back on the floor, trailing at 8-4. 4 minutes to play here in the first quarter. Elward for a three as he steps in from the right side. Michael Elward for three. Knocking it down, 8-7. Back up the floor comes Rutherford over to the right side. He'll find Manbeck on the defense. Kicking it here to the left to Dean. Dean to Russell, top of the key. Back to Rutherford over to the right side. Rutherford trying to find Gatewood underneath there, but Bowman right there on the defense. They'll get it down to Russell in the corner to the right. They'll bring it back out. And Blue Comet defense, and that 2-1-2 defense here on that zone working really pretty good. That's a jump shot, will not go. Here's Hernandez for the rebound. It's a missed three. It was a three shot. Doesn't go down. Hernandez pushes up the floor. They'll find Russell there at the top of the keys. We get down to 3:20 to go here in the first. 8-7. Blue Comets trail by 1. Over here now to Elward to the right wing, working against Dean. Elward in the paint, puts up the jumper. Nice job, Michael Elward taking in there. Steps back, gets a little separation, gives the Blue Comets a 1-point lead, 9-8. So nice 2 trips up the floor for Michael Elward. Rutherford back out here on top, covered up here by Manbeck. Rutherford trying to drive in, finds Dean in the corner for a 3. Off the side of the rim, can't get it to go. Blue Comets fight for the rebound. Ball stolen for Gatewood, ends up with it. He'll go underneath, and he'll get the bucket. And Blue Comets fight for the rebound, just slipping out of hands right there. But it's another missed 3, and Blue Comets bring it up the floor now, 10-9, 2:35 to go. Kimberlin driving down into the left side of the paint. Hernandez also now Elward in the lane, puts up that jumper. Michael Elward on a beautiful dime from Matt Hernandez. And Michael Elward having a good quarter here for the Blue Comets. Here comes Rutherford trying to drive from the left side, had to go over Bowman and gets the roll. 12-11 now as we get down to 2:10. Hernandez across the line here to the right side for the Blue Comets. They'll work against Russell here on the right wing. Gets a screen from Bowman. Hernandez bounce pass inside and gets away. And that is out of bounds. Blue Comet basketball. Good job there, Elward. And hey, nice try by Dean. Dean went after it, but he couldn't catch up to it. But nice try there by Dean. And it's out of bounds for the Blue Comets. It'll be Hernandez ready to bring it in with 2 minutes to play here in the first. 12-11. Get it in here. Finally find a Bowman at about 4.5 on the count by the ref. Bowman kicking it back out here to Kimberlin. Setting it up for the Comets. Kimberlin drives the lane inside, bounce pass underneath. Get in there, the hoop and the harm. Nice dime to Michael Elward from Corbett Kimberlin, and it goes down. And going to the line will be Michael Elward. He'll get the hoop and the harm, and Elward at the line for a 3-point opportunity to give the Blue Comets a 2-point lead here. 1:52 to go. Nice look underneath there by Kimberlin, and Elward off the mark. And here comes Dean up the floor to the left side. Dean. Top of the key, Rutherford to the right, over down to Russell on the right side for a 3. Side of the iron, back of the iron will not go. Kimberlin gets the rebound, and here come the Blue Comets back up the floor, 3-on-2 basketball. Manbeck to the rack, strong against Rutherford. Nice job, Mason Manbeck. Makes it 15-12 with 1.5 to go. Here comes Rutherford back over to the left side. Dean, top of the key, working against Hernandez. Now to the left side of the paint. Kicking it back out here, Rutherford. Rutherford, 30-footer, in and out for Rutherford. Does not go down. Elward with the rebound, and here come the Blue Comets once again. Manbeck down the corner here to the right side. Here's Hernandez in the lane. Knocked away there by Gatewood on the floor. Still Hernandez trying to get out of there, and it's kind of going to be stolen away there by Russell. Can't believe there wasn't a tie-up call. Russell brings it back up to 4. We get down to 1 minute to go, 15-12. Blue Comets with the lead here in the first quarter. Underneath, trying to get it to Gatewood. They do get it down there. But back out. There's a tip by Manbeck, but it goes in the hands of Russell. Russell finds Dean, top of the key, back to Rutherford to the right side. He'll set it up against Elward on the right wing. Screen from Dean. Here's Rutherford driving the lane. Locked away by Ty Bowman. Coming out of there with it is Michael Elward. Elward pushed up for Manbeck, right wing. He'll wait for the offense, and they'll set it up in 35 seconds. Over to Kimberlin to the left side. Kimberlin from 30 foot. Oh, I thought that was going to go. Rutherford right there with the rebound. And Rutherford pushing it up quick to the left side of the lane, all the way down. Blocked by Matt Hernandez. But it's going to be a foul, and Rutherford will head to the line. But a good block there by Hernandez. Just got a piece of the arm. And Rutherford heads to the line, and Matt Hernandez picks up his first foul. Second team foul on the Blue Comets. 25-3. 0.3 left to go here in the first, and here's Rutherford to the line, and he is up and good. Here comes Bryson Ellis into the ball game, also number 30, that is Moore. Here comes Bradley Peavy and Nate Ottis into the ball game for Bowman, Hernandez, and Kimberlin. Also Nate Ottis back in the game. What are the Blue Comets here for this final 25.3? Rutherford steps back up, trying to hit the back half. He gets the first one to go. Second one on the way is good. So Blue Comets have it here, no doubtly with 1 shots before the end of the quarter, leading it by 1, 15-14. Manbeck brings it across the line, working against Nybarger out there at the half-court line here onto the right side. Now taking it to the middle, Nybarger up on him quick. Manbeck to the right side of the paint, kicking it back out. Here's Ellis, dropping it off Elward. Elward has it knocked away there by Rutherford, stolen back by Manbeck, and the shot is up, and it will not go down. Nice try. Manbeck had a good look at it, but doesn't go. Blue Comets lead it by 1 at the end of the first quarter, 15-14. 1 minute break. We'll be back on your home for the Blue Comets. And we are back here as we get ready for the second quarter. Blue Comets lead it by 1. It will be LaBette basketball. They go right to left on your radio dial on the inbound. From Moore to Rutherford. He'll bring it up. He'll face Bradley Peavy, Michael Elward, Bryson Ellis, Nate Ottis, and Corbett Kimberlin on the floor for the Blue Comets to start the second. Back out here now to Nybarger on the left wing. Finding Rutherford in the corner. He'll launch the 3. Off the mark. Will not go. Kimberlin with the rebound. There you are, 0 for 5 at that three-point line. Up ahead here, Nate Ottis, he'll stop and pop for the long-range 3, just a little bit short, and a nice job. Bryson Ellis tries to save it, but it's into Dean's hand. Dean up ahead to Rutherford, and Rutherford will get the bucket from Dean on the long miss by the Blue Comets. Up ahead, Nate Ottis, he'll try it again from that left side. This time he's got the range, and Nate Ottis knocks down the 3, and he'll get going for the Blue Comets here in the second. Elward in the first, Nate Ottis in the second. That'll help big time for the Blue Comets. Dean over to the right side on the wing, down in the corner there to Nybarger. Nybarger all the way back across Rutherford here to the left side. Peavy right there on the defense, quick. Rutherford right now on the left wing, drives down inside, puts up the floater off the glass, and it's good. So now tied at 18, here's Elward. He'll give it to Kimberlin, and the Blue Comets will bring it back up the floor. Across the timeline here to the right side, they go left to right. 6:40 to play here into the first half, tied at 18. Sub-state first round action. Winner tonight plays for a chance to go to state on Saturday against Fort Scott and Indy. That game coming up next. Down in the corner now to Peavy here to the right side, Briley. Working over the right, gets double team, kicks it back out here to Kimberlin. Kimberlin fakes it down the side, bounce pass to Ellis. Ellis trying to work inside. Peavy for 3 from the right wing. Briley Peavy for 3. That's a big 3 there by the sophomore. 21-18, 6-17 as we get back up to floor. Relaford sends it now over to Nybarger in the corner to the right side. Back to Relaford, over to the rights. Thought he knocked one of those down. I thought so. All right, back underneath here. Dean at the free throw line trying to work his way in. The Blue Comets doing a good job of double and triple teaming. He gets away, tries to dunk, misses. And this time he goes back up, and Bryson Ellis gets a piece of the arm, and he gets the rebound. Puts it right back up and goes. And he'll get fouled by Bryson Ellis here. Ellis picking up his first foul. That's only the 3rd team foul. Into the game comes Russell as Anderson checks out for LaBette County. Here comes Manbeck into the game for Elward. Peavy comes out as Bowman comes back in for the Blue Comets. So on the Comets, got Otis Hernandez, Matt back into the ball game. Bowman, Kimberlin, and Manbeck. And at the line, shooting the back half. He missed the first time he was there. Dean at the line, back of the iron, and that will not go. And Bowman gets the rebound for the Blue Comets. And here comes Hernandez with the Blue Comets leading by 1. 21-20, 5:50 to go. Manbeck to the left side. Manbeck in the lane. Nice little move underneath. Will not go, though. Rebound there by Nate Otis. Nice job, Nate, going after it. Here's Kimberlin looking out there against Russell. Now drops it off here, top of the key to Hernandez. Hernandez to Bowman. Bowman in the lane trying to find his way and finds Hernandez underneath the legs there, but Hernandez comes out with it. Matt trying to drive back across the lane, pulls it back out. Manbeck now to Otis here on the right wing. Nate Otis has it go off his foot. Relaford comes out with it. He'll throw it up ahead, and tried to get fancy with it. Did Russell. Him and Relaford playing a little 2-on-1 basketball, and he tried to get fancy with it on the other end. And lifts the handle on it as he takes his eyes off the ball, and the Blue Comets get it right back. I know what Russell was trying to do. He just took his eyes off the ball, and he lost it. Going out of bounds. Blue Comets get it back. 5:05 to go. Here's Hernandez trying to drive the left side of the lane. Bounce pass to Bowman. Bowman double team. Back out to Matt. Matt pulls it out. Back over here to the right side to Manbeck. Manbeck working against Nybarger. Bounce pass back to Bowman in the lane. Bowman double team. Ty catches Otis coming through the middle of the lane. Otis takes it up, and it is blocked by Dean. He steals it away. He'll pull it up ahead, find Nybarger down in the corner here to the left. To the middle of the lane, throws it back out. Russell in the corner to the right, back to Nybarger. Top of the key, now back over to Relaford. He'll set it up on the left wing. He'll have Manbeck in front of him. Dean in the corner here on the left. They left him open. He'll throw it up. Won't go. Bowman gets the rebound for the Blue Comets. And back up the floor. Leading by 1 with 4:25 to go in the half. We're going to get a timeout on the floor. Coach Roark going to give this team a chance to get a breather here. We got a 30-second timeout. 21-20, 4:23 to play in the half. Blue Comets lead it by 1. We'll be back in 30 seconds. C95.3. And we are back here as we get ready to go after the timeout. Coach Roark calls a timeout to give his team a breather here because there's been a lot of action to start this fourth quarter. Actually, here halfway through the fourth quarter and only been about 21 minutes. We started right at 6 o'clock. It's only taken 21 minutes to go a quarter and a half here. And it's been a great ball game. 21-20. Blue Comets have the basketball. Kimberlin with it from the left to the right side. Back to Hernandez. Back to Kimberlin. Thought about the three. Steps inside the three-point line. Short jump shot. Can't get it to go. Bowman fight for the rebound. Dean steps in front. Pulls it down, and he'll push it up the floor here for the Grizzlies. Relaford to the right side. Relaford driving down inside. Blocked by Ty Bowman. Ty Bowman said, "Get that out of my house. Not tonight." So Ty Bowman knocks it out. It's Blue Comet. That's Grizzly basketball. As Anderson comes into the ball game here, he'll step in for more. And anytime you can block Relaford's shot, you're doing something. Relaford's a good player. Inbound. Oh, that's a charge. Nice job. Dean, Ty Bowman stands in there, and Ty takes a heavy hit from Dean as he laid the shoulder right into Ty Bowman. And Ty stands in there and takes the punishment. And Dean's going to get that foul. And that is only the second team foul on LaBette here in this first half. Blue Comets only have 3. It's been a really good game by both teams. And the refs, I think, have been really pretty good here in this first half so far. 21-20. Blue Comets have it. Otis to Kimberlin to the left side. Corbett Kimberlin driving down, and he's going to get a reach-in call on the way in. And that one may be on Relaford, number 11. Nope, that's going to be on number 13, Anderson. So an out-of-bounds play for the Blue Comets here as Matt Hernandez looking to get it in. And he'll look to find Kimberlin over to the left side, and does. Now back to Otis. They work over to the left side down in the corner. Nate gives it back to Manbeck as they get over here to the right side. Kimberlin trying to drive in. Short jumper for Kimberlin. That's his shot. Corbett Kimberlin hits first points in the ball game. Here in the second quarter, the Blue Comets lead it by 3. 3.5 to go. Here's Relaford over to the right side. Back to Dean here to the left. Underneath here in the lane, Russell kicks it out to Nybarger on the left side. Otis right there for the defense. Good job there by Nate. Dean back out on top. Blue Comets playing good, solid defense here. Now 2-1-2 is really working against the shot selection here for Grizzlies. Here's Relaford driving down in. He misses that shot, gets his own rebound, puts it up, won't go. And there's another rebound by Kimberlin. Nice opportunity there by Relaford, but he misses both those shots. Here's Kimberlin, push it up down the corner to Manbeck over the left side. He'll bring it back to the middle. In the lane, Manbeck drop it out to Otis. Otis, 30-footer. Oh, off the side of the iron. It will not go, out of bounds. Oh, it won't go. Nice job there by Nybarger to come up with a long rebound. He'll get it up to Dean, and he'll push it up along the left side. Dean got some fancy ball work, kicking it back out here to Nybarger. Nybarger to Russell. Russell at the free throw line, puts up the jumper, and it's good. Russell, his first points of the game, makes it a 1-point ball game, 23-22. Matt Hernandez with 2.5 to go, checks in with Coach Rourke as he comes up the floor. Right to the middle of the floor he comes. This is a good idea by Coach Rourke. I think he had his great game plan. He's got good defense with that zone working. Slow it down on the offensive end. And, hey, let's keep it tight. That's the best way to play this team, I do believe. And I think Coach has got the right game plan. The guys got to keep it up here through 4 quarters. They've been doing so good so far. Here's Kimberlin with the short jumper. Corbett puts up the shot, can't get it to go. Ball bounces out long, comes into the hands of Anderson on the long rebound. Finds Relaford going up ahead to the right side, and Relaford gets the bucket. And they books it back up by 1, 24-23. Blue Comets been outscored 10-8 here in the second quarter as they led it by 1 at the end of the first 15-14. Now traded by 1, 24-23. 1:40 to go. And Matt Hernandez with it out on top here, covered up there by Nybarger. Send it over to Manbeck to the left side. Mason, top of the key to Bowman. Bowman tries to drive to the left side. Ty Bowman up off the glass. Nice move, Ty Bowman. And he'll get his first bucket as a bucket. Put the Comets back up by 1, 25-24. Here's Relaford. He'll bring it over to the left side for the Grizzlies. Relaford back over to Russell to the right. Russell finds Anderson down in the corner. You got to watch Relaford here. They're leaving him open. Now here comes Manbeck over to cover him up. He was wide open looking at a 3-ball shot. Now Manbeck comes up on him. Here's Relaford driving the lane. Puts up the shot, partially blocked. Gets his own rebound and won't go. And Kimberlin gets that one on the second miss with 1 minute to go. Here come the Blue Comets up by 1, 25-24. Before halftime, 55 seconds to go. Kimberlin working against Anderson out on top. Kimberlin. No count by the ref. Kimberlin pushing it down in. Now throws it back out to Manbeck. The Blue Comets will be settled for one shot here. They would be happy. Take this final 55 seconds after he come off the floor or across the line here for a final shot here for the Blue Comets. Nybarger making the referee start the count. Hernandez now moving the ball around here out at half court. Trying to drive over to the left side. Gives it back up to Manbeck. Manbeck's got Russell on him as he brings it over here to the right. Manbeck trying to turn the corner. Manbeck going to be fouled by Russell. And that's only the 14th foul. So a non-shooting foul, but an out-of-bounds play, 23.4. Blue Comets holding on to it right here. And Matt Hernandez going to go bring it in as Russell commits his first foul. And so Hernandez looking to bring it in for the Blue Comets. Matt gets it into Bowman here to the right side. Back to Hernandez in the corner. He'll bring it back out on top. Over to Kimberlin to the left side. Kimberlin, 18 seconds. Thought about that long range 3, but then looking at the clock. Kimberlin bounce pass inside, finds Bowman. Free throw line, back to Hernandez. Now down to 10 seconds. Now here we go with the play. Good job, Blue Comets taking 45 seconds or better off the clock. Here's Kimberlin in the lane inside the free throw line and puts up the bucket. It's good. Corbett Kimberlin, 1.2 to go. Russell puts up a long range 3. Oh, it's a good looking shot. It won't go. Russell can't get it to connect. The Blue Comets will lead it 27-24 here at halftime. All right, a great job by the Blue Comets and a great first half for the Blue Comets to lead it by 3. We're going to send it back to the studio, and we've got our Coach Albright Wrestling Report, and that is coming up. So we're going to take a 1-minute break. We'll have our Coach's Wrestling Report. That's coming up for you, and then we'll be back to give you your halftime stats, all brought to you by the Community National Bank for your halftime here on your home for the Blue Comets, Z95.3. How long is Coach's report? Okay, as soon as it starts, I'm going to go to the restroom, but I'll be back. Good evening, Blue Comet fans. It's halftime of the Blue Comet game here on Z95.3. It's our Community National Bank halftime report with Coach Albright. And Coach, unfortunately, this will be the last one this year because the season is over. And I just want to say congratulations once again on a great season. You guys were SEK Dual League champions. You were regional champions. Took 9 young men to the state tournament. Ended up with 4 medals. So we know about all that except the state tournament. So let's start there. How things go?
You know, the state tournament went well. You can't complain anytime you have 4 state placers.
Right.
I think only a few times in the history of Chanute have we had 5, and that's the most. And I think we've done that 4 times. So can't complain. 4 state placers, but it just didn't feel like we left there with the medals that we needed to go home with, if that makes sense. So we didn't wrestle bad. We just didn't have any upsets.
Right.
We weren't really flat. We just were a little tight, So it is what it is. It's a state tournament, and
it's a different breed at the state tournament.
It is, it is. But can't complain. Trent Clements won a match at state as a freshman. Parker Winder managed a medal. He was 6th place. He could have been 2nd or 6th. Anywhere in there. The state champ in that bracket was the state champ for sure. As well as 132, Logan McDonald. That was a tough bracket, 132. Those top 10 kids were all really darn good. And it just didn't work out the way we wanted with Logan. I'll be excited to see what he does next year, that's for sure. Then 138, Brady McDonald, real proud of him. He lost his first round to a kid that he'd lost to earlier this year, and they ended up losing to him twice in the tournament. He bounced back and managed to get a medal coming all the way through the back door. 145, it was a good experience for Dalton. 152, this is one that we lost a tough semifinals match to the returning state champ, who's now a state champ again. So Gage is just kind of we're just on the wrong side, but it is what it is. We have to make our own luck in wrestling, so we can't complain. 170, like I said, Gage lead, he got 3rd. So.
Right. That's pretty good there.
Yeah, he got 3rd 2 years in a row, and he won 120-plus matches for Chanute High School, so he had an outstanding career. So no complaints with Gage. 170, Ty Clements. His goal was to get to the state tournament, so we were pleased with that. First round, he had the state champ, and then it kind of put on the backside and didn't go our way from there. 220, outstanding tournament for Quaylen Powell. Lost a real close match in the semis. I said he got pinned, which he did, but it was like with 4 seconds left when he was down by 2, trying to win, and just kind of got caught to his back, and his spirit was broke. But I was really pleased with Quaylen. Bounced back, beat a kid that beat him at the SEK tournament, Cole Edwards from Augusta, so that was a big win to get 3rd. And then Todd Fritsch, his goal was to get to the state tournament, and he kind of did exactly that. He got to the state tournament and lost his last match. 1-0. Actually lost first round to the state champ. So looking back at it, we lost.
Lost a lot of state champions.
Yeah, we did. So we had tough matches, but the state tournament we finished 11th, 1 point out of 10th place. We feel like we're better than 11th place team in the 6 or 4A. So we need to improve, and as soon as the tournament was over, basically we started focusing on 2019.
Right. Well, you know, too, Coach, you did have some seniors there, and that was the last time they're going to put that big C on their chest and wrestle for you out there. So give me a little bit about what you had to tell those guys after that last match. That's hard because it's hard to hold back the tears.
It is, regardless. And I'm a pretty emotional guy, so basically I just told them I love them.
Right.
Thanks for the 4 great years and the dedication that they've put into Chanute Wrestling. It's tough. They can't be replaced.
Right.
We just hope that we can just keep continuing to go forward. You can't replace a Gage Leedy, what he's done for the program. You can't replace the personality of Ty Clements and the charisma that he brings to our team. You can't replace, Todd Fritsch, Braden Robbins, and Hunter Schwegman, Juan Pastor, Jake Viscus. You can't replace those guys. They were just all good young men, and just I was fortunate enough to be their coach and be in their corner for 4 years. And so really, really proud of the class of 2018. I mean, heck, we went 16-1. That's the best dual record I've ever had at Chanute High School, thanks to those seniors and the dedication they put into our sport.
Right. Well, I know, Coach, you put your crew through a grueling season at some of the tournaments that you go to out there, and that's good, and it looks into the state tournament there. But now that some of these young men have had that opportunity there, they'll kind of know what they're looking forward to next year, too. But, as you say, getting ready for next year, what are some of the different styles and some of the things because they probably started the day after you got home?
Yeah, that long ride home about just thinking that we could have done a little bit better at the state tournament. So, it started up, kids are in the weight room. We have kids doing USA wrestling. We have some athletes playing baseball and some at track. But really just planning for the summer. I mean, it started now. We'll have our big camp here, the True Blue camp with Oklahoma State. They come and put on the camp. And then we're looking at going out to NEO, their camp, and then Oklahoma State, and we're looking for freestyle and Greco nationals at Fargo, North Dakota. So, I mean, it already started.
Right.
Because we have a lot of talent coming back. We have a good 8th grade crew coming up, lots of talent in the room still. Yet we are losing a lot of good kids from this class, but that's one thing we just got to keep moving forward. And so I'm really excited about 2019. So it's time to get to work and start making plans and preparing for the state tournament in 2019. So yeah, it's interesting.
Right.
It doesn't stop.
It doesn't stop.
I wish it would sometimes because it does get stressful, but it immediately starts up, and parents are on board, the community's on board, and it takes a lot of preparation and to prepare for trying to win a state title. And that's our goal for 2019.
Right. Well, the young Clements men is their mother's my hairdresser, so I talk a lot of wrestling with Becky, so I know exactly what you mean about all year long. So exactly right, too, Coach. Well, congratulations, Coach. Thanks. A great year, and thank you so much for taking the time to be with us through the year. Let us know a little bit more about Chanute Wrestling, and hopefully the interest gets out there even more, and we just
play 1 minute, bring it
on a great room. And hey, that banner's going to go up there before too long, and just a great year, Coach.
Yes, thank you. I appreciate it.
All right, Coach. Thanks a lot. We'll talk to you soon. All right, here we go for the second half on your way here from the Sub-State Tournament at Fort Scott on your home for the Blue Comets, Z95.3.
And we are back here, folks, getting ready for the second half. Your Chanute Blue Comets have a 3-point lead at the halftime here over LaBette County in this first round game of the sub-state action. Blue Comets go 3 for 6 at the 3-point line. They went 0 for 1 at the charity stripe here tonight. 9 points for Michael Aylward, all in that first quarter. You got 4 for Bryson Ellis, 2 for Man Beck, 3 for Otis, 2 for Bowman, 3 for Peavy, 4 for Corbett Kimberlin. Blue Comets have been out rebounded 13-11. We have 3-1 on the assist for the Blue Comets, and 4 steals to 3 for the Blue Comets. I mean, for the LaBette County over the Blue Comets. Rutherford has been their big scorer. He's got 13. Blue Comets done a good job with Dean so far, keeping him to 4. But he's going to switch ends here, and he's going to be pretty aggressive here going through. And I thought the referees did a pretty good job of letting them play. Both teams are respecting each other, playing very well on both ends of the floor. And I think that that has worked out really well. Kind of a quick first half. So we'll see what happens here in the second half. And the Blue Comets got to keep up the momentum, got to keep the shots going, and play on that good zone defense has been pretty good. But I know Coach Smith's going to make some adjustments. So did Coach Ruark. So we'll see. Blue Comets get it. They'll go right to left. Excuse me. On your radio now to start the second half, it will be Manbeck, Hernandez, Otis, Ellis, and Kimberlin on the floor to start. Manbeck here to the left side, getting underneath here to Otis. Back to Manbeck. Manbeck with a bounce pass underneath, trying to find Ellis. Ellis has it blocked by Dean, and Dean takes it away. And that's not going to work very good. Dean down in there, he's going to give about a foot over Ellis right there, so we got to be careful with that play. But nice try. Rutherford with it, trying to drive down in. He'll be bucket and foul. He'll get the continuation and head to the line. Manbeck commits the first foul. So a quick first foul right off the bat on the Blue Comets here. Manbeck commits it, and that goes Rutherford to the line where he's 2 for 2 so far here tonight. And a three-point play is good to tie the ball game at 27. Blue Comets have their first offensive possession, and I think that, like I said, Coach Rourke had a really good game plan, slowing down on the offensive end, and playing a good defense on the other side, and taking some good shots, and hoping they'll go down. And they're going to tighten up some defense here as they go the two-man defense here against Kimberlin. Send it back over to Otis to the right side. He'll launch the long-range three. Nate Otis. And that's a big shot there as he gets open onto the right wing. They were concentrating on Kimberlin. They'll find left Otis open. He knocks it down the shot. At the free throw line here is Russell off the front of the rim. No good. Hernandez with the rebound, and Matt will bring it up the floor with 7 minutes to go in the third. He comes up by 3. Manbeck here on the left wing. Sends it back over to the right side. Kimberlin trying to drive down into the paint, and he's going to be fouled on the floor before the shot. And right now, Walters is looking like, huh? And it's actually going to be called on number 22. That's Russell. So an out-of-bounds play here for the Blue Comets as Hernandez ready to bring it in. And looking to get it in long, and finally does get it in, and it's tipped away by Rutherford. He's going to make the steal as he goes down in after the steal and tips it to himself and gets the bucket to a one-point ball game, 30-29. Here comes Kimberlin back up the floor. Kimberlin, top of the key. Heads over to the right side, finds Hernandez. Hernandez bounce pass to Manbeck. Manbeck down in the corner. He's going to walk with the basketball and turn it over. And Blue Comets can't have those turnovers. It's something they didn't do in that first quarter, or that first half. So nothing against Mason right there. Just took that extra little step right there. So we got a 30-second timeout, so we'll take one with them. 6:36 to go in the third. 1 point lead for the Blue Comets. 30-29. We'll be back in 30 seconds. Z95.3. All right, we're back here as we get ready to go out to the timeout called by Coach Smith in LaBette County. And it will be LaBette basketball on the inbound to Rutherford. And here we go, 6.5 to go in the third. Blue Comets leading by 1, 30-29, sub-state action. Here on Z95.3, your home for the Blue Comets. Kicking it back out down to Russell as they work over to the left side. Now down to Rutherford, down in the corner. Rutherford trying to work against Elward. Kick it back out to Russell here on top. Russell will bring it from the left to the right to Dean down in the corner. Dean got Kimberlin on him on the defense. Now going to find Nybarger cut through the lane, turnaround jumper, and he gets the short jumper in the lane. He finds a little spot in the zone and knocks down the shot. 6 minutes to play, 31-30. The Comets bring it back up before Hernandez across the timeline. Trying to find Kimberlin, but he is blanketed there by Rutherford. And nice job. Michael Elward saves it from going out of bounds. Went through his hand, hit his chest, took his eyes off of it. Picks it up before it goes out of bounds. The Comets definitely didn't need another turnover right there. Otis going to find Elward at the free throw line. Michael Hernandez underneath to Ellis. Ellis in the lane. Nice job. Bryson Ellis works his way to the rack and scores. Nice move, Bryson Ellis. He's got 6 points on the ball game for the Blue Comets. Rutherford back over to Dean, who follows the play. In the lane, inside the free throw lane, it's Russell. And stopping and popping on the nice short jumper there in the lane is Russell. It's back to a 1-point lead, 33-32. Back and forth this whole game. Here comes Ty Bowman ready to check in for the Blue Comets. or Hernandez across the line for the Blue Comets. And Blue Comets now looking to move it over here to the left side. Hernandez pulls up his dribble, finds Ellis to the right. Ellis finds Otis. Otis back to Ellis. A little weave cut through. And that's going to be a walking call. And I have a hard time with that one. On that one, come on, ref. That's not a walk. That's a little too quick on the call to call that a walk right there, ref. So give it back to LaBette. Here's Rutherford, brings it across the line here to the right side. He'll be met there by Hernandez at the top of the key. They go over to the left. And nice job. Otis gets a hand on it to knock it away. And it does go off of Russell. Nice job there by Nate Otis. He called it to the Blue Comets. And the ref right there, he says it goes off of Russell. So the Blue Comets get it right back. 4:50 to go in the third up. They're trailing by one right now. 33-32. Here comes Corbett Kimberlin across the timeline with Rutherford on the defense. Kimberlin right to the middle of the floor. Finds Otis to the left side. Nate has Russell on him quick. Not giving Nate any room. Knowing Nate will take that shot. Here's a high shot from Kimberlin, and he's going to be fouled by Rutherford, and Corbett will go to the line for the Blue Comets. And that one's on Rutherford, his first. So second team foul here on the Grizzlies. Only one on the Blue Comets. And at the line, shooting two, Corbett Kimberlin up and good. Ties it. Now the Blue Comets have a chance at the lead here. As Matt heads to the end into the floor. Manbeck getting ready to check in. Second shot by Corbett is up and good. So Manbeck checks in, gives Matt Hernandez a break for the Blue Comets. And the Comets back up by 1, 4.5 to go. As Walters on the inbound to Rutherford, and here come the Grizzlies. Trying to take the lead back here on this possession. 4.5 to go here in the third. Sends it over to Nybarger to the left. Nybarger back to Rutherford here on the right wing. Working against Manbeck. Trying to work down in the corner. A little 2-2 basketballs. They send it over here to Nybarger on the left wing. Nybarger in the lane, puts up the shot, dumps it off to Dean. Dean blocked from behind. Oh, that looked like it was all ball by Bowman, but Bowman going to pick up the foul. Ty Bowman picks up that foul. The bucket didn't go, so shooting two is Dean. He's 0 for 2 at the line so far tonight. See if we can keep him from hitting those at the line as he's 0 for 2. That one's up and good. Here comes Anderson into the ball game. He'll come in here for Walters. And trying to put it back to a 1-point lead here for the Grizzlies is Dean as he hits his first shot at the line, and he gets the second to go. He's got 6 points, 35-34. 4:10 to go as Manbeck comes across the line here in the third quarter for the Blue Comets. Is tied, or 35-34, the Grizzlies with the lead. It's been back and forth, 1 point here, 1 point there all game long, folks. All right, back here is Otis driving across the lane. Here's a Manbeck for a three, lines up off the back of the iron, can't get it to go. Bowman chases down the long rebound, gets it up underneath there, nice off the glass as he finds Michael Elward for another big bucket. Michael with 9, and a nice dime for Ty Bowman. Back up by 1 on the Blue Comets, 36-35. Send it over here to the right side. Nybarger down in the corner. All the way back across. Rutherford on the left wing. Rutherford trying to work against Manbeck in the lane. Puts up the floater, and it's good. Now the Blue Comets bring it back up the floor with 3:25 to go here in the third. Trading by 1, 37-36. Kimberlin to the right side. Corbett drop it off. And we're going to get a foul before the shot as he dishes out to Manbeck, but there's going to be a foul on the floor on the Grizzlies. That's going to be on 13. Anderson, that's his second.
Anderson, his second personal foul, third team foul charged to the Grizzlies.
So the Grizzlies now their 13th foul. Out of bound play, Manbeck looking to bring it in here for the Comets. And a lot of bouncing around there trying to get somebody loose. No call there, but they've been letting them play a little bit underneath here. There's not been too much craziness going on. And there's a turnover by Mason on a walking call. And that one I can see as a walking call there. Just a little extra there by Mason. He turns it over. And now the Grizzlies bring it back up the floor here. Across the line for Rutherford. He'll take it to the middle. Now looking for a Nybarger here to the right side. Finds Russell on the right wing. Rutherford in the corner. Otis on the defense. Back to Russell. 3 minutes to go in the third. Nybarger to Relaford. Relaford on the right wing. Relaford trying to work inside. Back out here. Russell launching the three. And over the stretched hands of Corbett Kimberlin, and knocks down the three for the Grizzlies. They have their biggest lead, 4 points, 40-36. Here come the Blue Comets. Kimberlin back over here now to Elward. Michael trying to drive inside. Finds Bowman. Ty. Dean on him. Now at the free throw line finds Manbeck. Tighter man-to-man defense here. Manbeck gets away, finds some room in the lane. Can't get it to go. Ball's loose. Bowman fights for the rebound. Nice job, Ty. And the Blue Comets have another opportunity at it. And now get it over to Kimberlin, over to the right side. Kimberlin working against Anderson in the lane. Pulls it back out. Man-to-man defense here by the Grizzlies. Really tight. Kimberlin finding some room. Turnaround jumper back of the iron. Will not go. Out of bounds. Blue Comet basketball as it goes off of Dean. So Blue Comets will keep it. And a nice second and third opportunities here for the Blue Comets with 2:07 to go. A couple nice shots haven't went down. We'll see if we can get one as we trail by 4. 2:07 in the third. Manbeck on the inbound finds Kimberlin. Kimberlin out here on top. Anderson on a defense. Screen there from Bowman as Kimberlin drives down the side, puts up the floor. Get in there. The hoop and the harm. Corbett Kimberlin gets the bucket. He's fouled at the line. He will go for a three-point play to get the Blue Comets back to within one. See if they call that foul on there. That is on Dean, his second. As Corbett Kimberlin back to the line for a three-point opportunity with 2 minutes to go here in the third. Kimberlin knocks it down. Corbett 9 points in the ball game, makes it 40-39. Here come the Grizzlies. Back across the timeline, Relaford here to the right side, to the left to Anderson. Anderson working against Elward, back to Relaford here to the right wing. Relaford down in the corner, back out, and Russell tries a three. That one will not go. Oh, it almost does. It just rolled right out. Oh, unfortunately for Russell, it went down and just rolled right back out. Kimberlin with the rebound, and here come the Blue Comets. Kimberlin can't get the continuation, but he is fouled and will head back to the line, shooting two. So with 1:34 to go, that may be, well, it's on Anderson, his third. So Corbett Kimberlin back to the line with a chance to get the Blue Comets the lead. 15 foul. Here's Matt Hernandez gets ready to check in, and Kimberlin up and good at the line. Corbett. As a nice job, Michael Elward has had a great game. He's got 11 points. He'll check out as Hernandez back into the game for the Comets. Tied at 40, and Kimberlin trying to give the Blue Comets the lead. It's been back and forth this game all the way through here into the third quarter, and Kimberlin now back up by one are the Blue Comets. 41-40 with 1:30 to play. Here in the third, here comes Relaford up the floor. Push it out here now to Russell. Russell on the right side to Relaford. Sends it over to Nybarger to the left. Nybarger goes up his dribble. Back to Anderson over to the left side. Up underneath the Dean. Dean lose the handle on it. Oh, come on, ref. Come on, ref. Oh, that's a cheesy call right there. They've been doing good all night till that one. That's on Matt Hernandez. Out of bounds play. Rutherford gets it into Dean with 1:15 to go. In the third. Finds Russell out on top. Russell now to Rutherford. Rutherford taking some time off the clock here. Rutherford driving the lane, puts up the shot, rolls out, won't go. Blue Comets come out of there with it. Matt Hernandez on the rebound. Hernandez gets it to Kimberlin over to the right side. Corbett pushes up along the right side. Just as about side. Oh, that one gets knocked away, stolen by Russell. Not a good pass there by Blue Comets. Back up the floor comes Russell. As the Blue Comets lead it by 1, 41-40. Coach Smith says, hold it down here. Let's get a good shot. Russell down in the corner on the right side. Rutherford, he'll drive to the baseline and put up the wild shot. Won't go, but he's fouled. That may be on Ty Bowman. If it is, that's his second. Rutherford heads to the line, and it is on Ty. 14 foul on the Blue Comets with 35.6 to go. Rutherford heads to the line where he's 3 for 3. And he'll shoot two and see if we can get him to miss one of these here at the line. Up and good. So asking Mr. Rutherford to please make sure his jersey's tucked, and he complies. At the line, here's Michael Elward coming into the game now for Hernandez. The final 31 at 5.6 as Rutherford tries to put it back up by one here at the line. Second shot, Rutherford up and good. So Blue Comets facing some pressure here as they get it in, 35.6. Now they'll back off as Anderson works against Manbeck, trying to come across the timeline. Then does. Now goes to the right side. Manbeck. Anderson all over it. Manbeck trying to drive from the right to the left. Here's Elward. Elward back out to Kimberlin. 19 seconds to go. Rutherford on Kimberlin. Got the ball in the right guy in his hands now. As Corbett tries to go around Rutherford. Down in the corner. Manbeck. Oh, top of the key. Bowman drives the left side working against Dean. Bowman double team. Back out. Kimberlin. Top of the key for three from the iron. No good. And that will be the way the end of the third quarter ends. It will be a 42-41 lead for the Grizzlies of LaBette County over the Blue Comets. We'll take a 1 minute break. Fourth quarter on the way. It's going to be good, folks. Don't go anywhere. Z95.3. And we are back here as we get ready to go to the fourth quarter. Blue Comets trailing by 142-40. I want to say thank you to Home Savings Bank for bringing us our live stream here from the Sub-State Tournament this week. LaBette has the basketball to start. Fourth quarter underway. Who's going to play on Saturday night? Here we go. And it is Manbeck, Kimberlin, Bowman, Otis, and Hernandez on the floor for the Blue Comets. Rutherford, Russell, Nybarger, Dean, and Anderson for LaBette County. That one goes in there. Cannot get it to go. Dean comes out with a rebound, puts it up. Still can't get it to go. Gets his own rebound once again. And finally he's going to be fouled. And he's pounding bodies down there too, ref. You got to make sure that you call those on him as well. That's going to be number 2 on Mason Manbeck. As Bryson Ellis checks into the game as Dean steps to the line. And he's up and good. So here comes Gatewood into the ball game too as Ellis comes in for Ty Bowman. And at the line is Dean. They try to make it a 3-point lead, and he does. So Blue Comets done a good job here. Dean only 8 points, and his 4 points in the second half so far have been at the line. So here come the Blue Comets trailing by 3, 44-41. Send it over to Otis. Kimberlin, top of the key. Back to Nate over to the right side. As they really go. Oh, there's a steal by Rutherford, and Manbeck threw it right in his hands. Mason tries to steal it right back coming up the corner. And Manbeck's going to get called for the foul on the steal. I don't know about that one either. Nice job on Mason to go back down the floor and knock it away, but it is a foul on Manbeck. And here comes Michael Elward into the ball game for Mason with 7:16 to go. And it's an out-of-bound play for Dean. Dean going to look to bring it in here. And he'll get it in long to Russell out here on the right wing. Russell down in the corner finds Rutherford here to the right side. Rutherford brings it back to the wing. And he'll have Kimberlin on him right there. Now looking to go to the right side of the paint, kicking it back out. Nybarger. Nybarger trying to drive the right side of the lane. Bounce pass. Back out Dean in the corner underneath to Gatewood. Gatewood trying to work against Ellis. Puts up the shot, won't go. And Bryson Ellis is going to get a foul. Come on, ref. Bryson Ellis playing good defense, and Bryson wants an explanation. I can't blame him. Standing straight up on the guy there, and you get a foul on you. That's a make sure you call it on both ends, ref, is all I care about. So back to the line. Here's Gatewood goes to the line for the first time tonight, tries to increase the lead. They've had a 4-point lead. That was their biggest, and Gatewood at the line here. His first shot is no good. He didn't deserve to be at the line anyway, so off the mark. Second shot coming up. We got a minute gone here in this fourth quarter. Blue Comets traded by 3 on a bad call there on Bryson Ellis. Gaywood standing up the line, and it goes in and out. Will not go down as Hernandez gets his 5th rebound. And here come the Blue Comets. Needing a bucket on this trip. Cannot have a turnover. Down to the right side, Michael Elward. Back out here now to Kimberlin. Kimberlin swinging it back to Ottis to the left. Back to Kimberlin. Kimberlin top of the key trying to drive in. Kimberlin goes around the defense, throws it back out, finds Hernandez. Hernandez loses handle on a bounce pass back out. Hernandez now back with it, and he'll be fouled. Bryson Ellis finding him with a beautiful dime to Matt Hernandez. He gets the bucket, and he is fouled and will head to the line to try to tie this one up for the Blue Comets. And that's going to be on number 33. That is Dean, his 3rd. Dean wants an explanation on the other end, but whenever you come down with the arms, they're going to call that foul on you whenever you do that. Matt Hernandez at the line. Back of the iron, no good. Trying to chase down the long rebound. Ball's on the floor. Still trying to work it out. Honest jump ball. Possession arrow to the Blue Comets. Blue Comets get the basketball in the possession arrow. So after the miss, we're going to clean up the floor a little bit here. Make sure that's all good. Out of bounds play for the Blue Comets. Now trading by 1, 44-43, 6:29 to play in this sub-state first round action. Bounce pass into Kimberlin in the lane. Kimberlin in the paint, puts up the shot. Will not go. About the back of the iron. Russell with his rebound. He'll drop it off here to Rutherford. And here come the Grizzlies. Give it back to Nybarger here on the right side. Back to Rutherford. Rutherford driving the right side of the lane. He'll be fouled by Hernandez. Get a little ticky-tack at you now, ref. That's some touchy fouls going on right now. They were really good in that first half, kind of letting them play. Now, little bitty touches are bringing fouls, kind of on both sides here. But at the line, Rutherford goes back, and he is up and good. Here comes Mason Manbeck back into the ball game for the Blue Comets. Gatewood checks out for Anderson. Ty Bowman will come back into the ball game, and he'll come in for Bryson Ellis with 6:13 to play. Trying to get it back to a 3-point lead. Rutherford steps to the line here for the back half. So second one on the way. He is 6 for 6 at the line tonight, and now 7 for 7. So Blue Comets get it now, facing some backcourt pressure here. Is Manbeck going to bring it across the line, working against Anderson. Over to the right side. Blue Comets go right to left. Manbeck driving all the way down to the rack. Now pulls it back out, finds Hernandez on the right wing. Matt at the free throw line to Elward. Elward, short jumper over Dean. Nice job, Michael Elward. He's had a heck of a game. 13 for Michael tonight. Blue Comets back down by 1, 46-45. Rutherford to the right side. Over now to the left to Anderson. Down in the corner to, that is Russell over there. They'll send it back out to Anderson. Back to Russell on the corner on the left side. Nybarger on the left wing. 5:37 to go. Back to Rutherford here to the right. Rutherford. Now down to Anderson. Anderson trying to drive the baseline. Good job. Blue Comet defense shuts that down. Back out on top. Rutherford from about 30 foot. Can't get that one to go. Kimberlin from the rebound. And here come the Blue Comets with a chance to take the lead. 5:20 to go in the ball game. Kimberlin working against Rutherford. Throws it back out. Finds Elward right wing. Get in there. Michael Elward off the back of the iron. No good. Rebound comes back out to Russell. Nice look there. Michael was open. Doesn't go down. 46-45. The Grizzlies back up to 4. Russell here to the right side. Finds Anderson down in the corner. Back to Nybarger. Rutherford to the left. Rutherford tries in the lane. Puts up the floater. Back of the iron. No good. Gets his own rebound. Puts it up. Somebody's got to jump with that young man and keep him from getting a second chance shot. He's killing us under there. 48-45. 30-second timeouts. 40-52 left to go in this ball game. Blue Comets trail by 3. We'll be back in 30 seconds. C95.3. And we are back here for Blue Comet basketball. The Blue Comets have it with 4:46 to go. They traded by 3, 48-45 against the Grizzlies here in the sub-state first round action in Fort Scott. Blue Comets get it down in the corner here to Mason Manbeck. Manbeck working against Anderson. Manbeck from the corner out to the middle of the floor. Now all the way over here to the left side. Manbeck kicks it back out here. Hernandez. Mats looking for a screen from Bowman. And gets one now. Ty has it top of the key. Working one-on-one against Dean. Now drops it back to Manbeck. And we're going to get a foul away from the basketball. That's going to be on the Blue Comets. Start calling this guy the fourth quarter ref because he's the only one in the fourth quarter that's made a call. There's 2 other refs out there, but nobody else is making a call but him. He can see the whole floor, I guess. So on Kimberlin gives it back to the Grizzlies. They send it over here to Rutherford, here to the right side. Rutherford onto the right wing. Now gets it out to Anderson out on top. Send it over to Russell. He'll launch the 3 on the catch and shoot. He'll knock it down. Blue Comets late on the defense getting over there. And he makes it a 6-point ball game. That's the biggest lead of the night. 4 minutes to play. And Blue Comets back up the floor needing a bucket here. Kimberlin trying to drive in. He gets triple team. Got to be somebody open. Elward gives it back here down to Bowman. Bowman's a short jump shot. Nice job, Ty Bowman. He gets the bucket. And we got a 30-second timeout by Coach Roark. Blue Comets 30 seconds, Z95.3. And welcome back here, Blue Comet fans. As we're in Fort Scott coming to you tonight in sub-state action. Blue Comets have played one heck of a game here tonight. They trail it by 4 right now. With 3:47 to play in this one, 51-47. I think that they have executed Coach Roark's game plan pretty much perfectly here tonight. Slowing it down on the offensive end, playing good defense. And they're going to have to play it right here. We need a defensive stop and get a bucket. Let's tighten up this score with 3:39 to play, 51-47. Rutherford has it here on the right wing. They'll take it down in the corner, working against Manbeck. Finds Nybarger. Nybarger sends it back out to Russell out on top of the key. Russell back to Rutherford here to the right side. Rutherford working against Kimberlin. Now Anderson puts it on the floor. Back to Rutherford here to the right side. Kimberlin right there in front of him, looking for a screen from Dean. Finds one good switch by Bowman. Kicking it back out here. Nybarger lining up for 3 from the side. Can't get it to go. Nice job saving it there by Elward, but it goes into the hands of Anderson. And they'll give it back out here, set it back up with 3 minutes to go. Nice job there by Michael to save it. But it goes into the hands of Anderson. Rutherford out on top here at the half-court line, working against Michael Elward. And now Elward comes up to get the count going, and they're just looking to take some time off the clock. I don't think they want any more to do with these Blue Comets here. Dean with the bucket. And he is fouled from behind on the assist by Rutherford. And Dean gets behind the defense. He's got a 3-point play coming as he's able to drop it home. Got to get a better rotation on the defense there for the Blue Comets. They were a little behind on that one. And Nate Honest checks into the ball game here for Michael Elward. 10th team foul on the Blue Comets. Let you kind of know how things have gone here the last couple minutes in this fourth quarter. Against the Blue Comets as Dean steps to the line here. And that is off the mark as Ty Bowman comes out with his 6th rebound. Here comes the Blue Comets trading by 6 once again. Plenty of time, though. 2:35 to go. 53-47. Hernandez. Bounce pass here to Kimberlin. Kimberlin back over to Manbeck here to the left side. Manbeck drops it off. Bowman outside the free throw line. Ty Bowman in and out. Can't get it to go. Dean with the rebound over the top of Kimberlin. Dean will push it up the floor here now for the Grizzlies. Dean. Oh, come on, ref. That's going to be a foul on Ty Bowman as Dean leans in there a little bit and going to pick up the defensive foul on the blocking call. That's number 4 on Ty Bowman as Dean goes back to the line, and that's not a foul right there, ref. That should have been an offensive foul right there as the Dean misses at the front. So 2:14 to go, and Bowman commits his 4th foul. And Dean back at the line. Second shot on the way is good. So Blue Comets out traded by 7. 2:10 left to play in this ball game. Kimberlin here to the left side. Corbett working against Rutherford. Corbett in the lane looking for some room. And you can't tell me there's not a foul in there at all, Bleff. As Rutherford comes up the floor, loses the handle on it, and he walks with it. Come on, ref! You're going to tell me there was not a foul in there at all. There's not one on that end. We can't get it called on both ends down there, ref. Come on now. I just want him to call it fair on both ends. You're going to tell me that there wasn't a foul down there, but we get a block on the other end, and we get a touch call down at the other end. So I just don't understand why we can't get a call on the other end, too. Kimberlin, long-range three-pointer, off the mark, can't get it to go. Bowman loses the handle on the rebound, and they'll get it up ahead here now to Nybarger. Nybarger back over here to Russell. Russell to the middle of the floor. Here's Rutherford. Rutherford going to be fouled by Hernandez. Now that's a foul. Hernandez and his fourth foul. That'll put Rutherford back at the line with 1:29 to go. Here comes Michael Elwer to the line for the Blue Comets. Getting ready to check in as Rutherford goes back to the line for the Grizzlies. Back in the iron, no good. Here comes Michael Elward into the game. He'll come in for Matt Hernandez. And Matt had a great game. I don't know, Coach will put it back in for the senior for his final game here. And Rutherford, second one on the way, is good. So Blue Comets bringing it up the floor here now, trailing by 8. Their largest deficit of the ball game. Here's Manbeck trying to work down to the left side. He's going to be fouled as he turns the corner. Yeah, y'all don't like that either, do you? That's what I thought. Yeah. Got to call it both ways. Got to call it both ways. There, Manbeck goes to the line. Yeah, see, now the LaBette County fans don't like the foul on the inside. That's what I'm talking about. Manbeck at the line, knocks it down. Here comes Bryson Ellis into the ball game. And the second one on the way for Manbeck to try to get the Comets to within 6. Still 1:21 to go. Still a lot of time to play in this ball game, and Manbeck knocks them both down. So here comes Hernandez back into the game. He's going to come in for Nate Otis. So Coach Rourke going to play some offense and defense right here. Need a defensive stop. Trade by 6. Inbound to Rutherford. Rutherford coming up the floor, gets around the defense, and Bryson Ellis clearly gave him a shove in the chest and no call. They're just letting him go, and now Ellis finally gets a call here on the other end until he gets some time off the clock. And Ellis fouled him on the other end down there a long time ago. So Rutherford goes back to the line here. Fourth one on Bryson Ellis as Ty Bowman and Nate Otis get ready to check back into the ball game for the Blue Comets. And Rutherford up and good. So Manbeck and Ellis checkouts. 1:11 to go. Back up by 7 are the Grizzlies. And second shot that rolls down for Rutherford. So 1:10 to go. Here come the Blue Comets, trailing by 8 now. Had a great game here, but kind of let it slip away here in this fourth quarter. And that one gets away as Dean knocks away, but out of bounds. And the Blue Comets will get it back there at half court. Just on top of the Blue Comet bench here with 1:01 to go. Manbeck ready to bring it in for the Comets. So Mason finally gets it in here to Kimberlin. Cannot get a foul call right there. Rutherford gets the steal, takes it up the floor, and gets the bucket. No call on the steal. And, of course, Blue Comets can't get a call here tonight as Bowman loses that shot. Kimberlin down in the corner. He'll launch for 3. And it will not go down. Bowman fight for the rebound. Can't get it. And the Blue Comets put up a valiant effort here, but now it's a 10-point deficit for the Blue Comets with 40.3 to go. And that's going to wrap it up here for the Blue Comet season here. As Hernandez and Bryson Ellis check into the ball game. They played a great game here just in this fourth quarter. Just didn't get any lucky breaks. Couldn't get any help from the Stripes on some calls on their end to put us at the line either. So they got the calls. We didn't. And there's another one. That's an intentional foul there by the Blue Comets. Put him on the line. And Rutherford will go back. As Ellis commits his fourth. So here comes Addison Bowman back into the ball game with 37.9 to go as Ellis and Hernandez check out for the Blue Comets. Senior Matt Hernandez, hope to see him at the Breakfast with the Coaches show. Coach Rourke, Coach Fox, and a couple of those lady senior Blue Comets. Breakfast with the Coaches show tomorrow morning. We got a full timeout on the floor. We'll take one with them. Blue Comets traded by 10, 37.9 left to play. Z95.3. And we're back here at, after the timeout, and Rutherford at the line. He knocks them both down there. So the Blue Comets, actually, if you look at it, have been outscored big time here in this quarter. Manbeck loses the handle on that one. Dean makes the pickup. He brings it back up the floor. He loses the handle on it. Corbett picks up the loose ball. Kimberlin will push it right back up the floor. And now Kimberlin takes it right to the rack, puts up the shot, can't get it to go. Bowman fight for the rebound, won't go. Still bouncing around, finally goes into the hands of Dean. And he'll throw it up ahead here, so we're going to get a foul away from the basketball. And as I said, the Blue Comets really only outscored 9-8 here before that timeout because of all the time on the line by the Grizzlies. Blue Comets have not been able to get to the line here in the fourth quarter. So without the benefit of any calls here, there's been a lot of action underneath the Blue Comet bucket, just like there has been on the LaBette side. And I can't get a call for the Blue Comets. It's been going all LaBette way here tonight. So that's just the way it goes for the Blue Comets, unfortunately, here this evening, as Dean goes to the line after the foul by Nate Otis, his first of the night, and Dean misses at the line. Here comes a fresh five for Coach Smith's squad. So it will be Indy and Fort Scott coming up next in the championship game against LaBette County on Saturday night to see who goes to the state tournament. So it's Dean at the line, second shot, and he misses them both. Here come the Blue Comets as Otis drives the lane and takes it down in and gets the floater, and that just rolls off for the Blue Comets as well. So that just not falling down as Hernandez checks back into the game here for Michael Elward. He's had a great game for the Blue Comets. The Blue Comets just outscored here 19-8 into this fourth quarter. Majority of those coming at the free throw line for the Grizzlies. Here's the three by Otis, a long range three. Can't get it to go. Manbeck in the long rebound. He'll put up the long range three. It won't go. Bowman with the rebound in the lane. He is fouled, but no shot going to be called for Ty Bowman, and that's the way it'll end. 61-49. The Blue Comets lose it here tonight and ends their season. And they played a great game. I just think that they got, unfortunately, they were playing 7-on-5 in that, or I should say 8-on-5 in that fourth quarter, if you ask me. That's just the way I look at it. All right, we're going to send it back to the studio. We'll take a 3-minute break. Come back and give you a Twyla McMillan Farm Bureau Insurance Agent wrap-up show. And the Blue Comets drop it tonight, 61-49 to end the season here in Fort Scott. We'll be back here in a few minutes on Z95.3.
refills, and take medications has never been easier with the convenient new Medicap Pharmacy app. Download it in the App Store today and let them help you manage your medication list. Keep you up to date with the latest news and health topics, med refills, and more right from the palm of your hand. And remember, they're right there on South Santa Fe to answer your questions. Monday through Saturday, where you'll always be welcomed by their friendly staff.
Homeowners and business owners know the list of repairs, maintenance, and remodeling needs is always growing. Advanced Systems Homes, now offering Ash Services, can help you plan, prepare for, and complete these projects, large or small. Whether it's plumbing, heating and air, electrical, or remodeling needs, Butch, Nathan, Dave, Darren, and Scott are ready to put their knowledge and experience to work for you. Call Advanced Systems Homes today for more information on Ash Services at 620-431-3322.
Sometimes everything that can possibly go wrong does, all at the same time. Maybe it's a storm or a fire. You've got damage to your car, your home, and other stuff, and one big mess on your hands. A Farm Bureau agent can make it better, simply, with a single deductible for it all. It's our one deductible advantage. You're going to love how Farm Bureau agents make insurance simple.
Carla McMillan,
Alrighty, folks, we're back here to wrap this up as the Blue Comets end their season with a 61-49 loss tonight to the LaBette County Grizzlies. And I tell you what, I think that the Blue Comets had a really, really good game here this evening. They were up at halftime, 27-24. They were right there with them at the end of the third quarter. Just that fourth quarter came in, and Blue Comets were outscored 19-8. And most of those points came from the free throw line. The Blue Comets could not get to the free throw line there in that fourth quarter, couldn't get the benefit of a call. And as I said, there was a lot of action underneath both goals, but they were only making calls on one end, it seemed like. And that put them at the line where they ended up with a 16 of 26 at the line, where the Blue Comets go 6 of 8 at the line tonight. And with a game that is that closely contested and that closely played all the way through, you think both teams are getting to the line an equal amount of time, but that just did not happen here this evening. I think the Blue Comets were unfortunate of that into the fourth quarter, because they played a great game and had an opportunity here to come in here and surprise LaBette County with the win. I just don't think that they were given the right opportunity to do so here tonight. Just my opinion. All right, the Blue Comets go 4-14 from the three-point line, 6 of 8 at the charity stripe. Michael Elwood with 13 points. He's a big leading scorer here tonight. Corbett Kimberlin with 11. Bryson Ellis had 6. Nate Otis had 6. It was 4 for Mason Manbeck, 2 for Hernandez, 2 for Ty Bowman, and 3 for Bridie Peavy in the game here tonight for your Blue Comets. And I'll tell you what, they did a good job. I mean, we knew Rutherford was going to get his points, but I think they did a good job with the height tonight as they held Dean to 11 points. They only had 7 rebounds, kept it kind of flabbergasted down there as they kept him on the triple team and a double team and kind of kept him out of the way. But he got a couple shots there at the free throw line as well, but he doesn't good at the free throw line tonight. Rutherford was. He was pretty much their offense for him this evening. But I think the Blue Comets did a really good job on the defensive end all the way around. Just in that fourth quarter, just didn't go their way. And the Blue Comets season is going to come to an end here tonight. 61-49, the final, and the Blue Comets season is over. We're going to send it back to the studio here in just a bit to wrap it up here and get you ready for tomorrow. Breakfast with the Coaches Show comes your way, starts at 10 o'clock. We'll have Coach Fox, we'll have Coach Rourke. Hope to have the seniors from both guys and gals squads, as well as the announcers from St. Paul, Mike and Dan. Hopefully they're going to be able to be there with us tomorrow morning as well. We'll talk about St. Paul Indian over on Hot 105 coming up here in about 10 minutes or so. St. Paul Indians are going to be underway against Lebo, the girls, to see if they can make it to the championship game like the guys did last night for the St. Paul Indians over on Hot 105. You check out that live stream, hot1055.net. There's a link right to the live stream. All right. And that is going to do it for our basketball season here this year, folks. I want to say thanks a lot to Zach making it sound good back at the studio all season long. Big thank you to J&L Roofing for their sponsorship of the the Blue Comet sporting season. Home Savings Bank for our live stream broadcast of the sub-state tournament here this weekend. And of course, Caddyshack for the Breakfast with the Coaches show. Now, we'll be there tomorrow to wrap up the basketball season. We'll take a few weeks off after that and get you ready for baseball season. We will have the Breakfast with the Coach show during baseball and softball season as well. So, all right, our Horizon Aerostructures player of the game. We have to do that before we leave here tonight. Going to give that to Michael Elward. He had 13 points on the night. Big first quarter to keep the Blue Comets in and to keep the momentum going for the Blue Comets as they took the lead there at the end of the first and at halftime by a big start there by Michael Elward. He had 13 points on the game for the Blue Comets. So, Horizon Aerostructure player of the game, Michael Elward here this evening for your Blue Comets. All right, Zach making it sound good back in the studio. Appreciate all his hard work. We'll see you tomorrow morning for Blue Comets Breakfast with the Coaches show here on Z95.3. K-State Wildcat basketball wraps up their regular season against Baylor tomorrow at noon here on Z95.3 as the pregame and then tip-off at 1 o'clock. All right, folks, that's going to do it for Fort Scott here in the basketball season for your Blue Comets. We'll see you for the Breakfast with the Coach show tomorrow morning here on Z95.3 from the Caddyshack. Have a great rest of your weekend, folks. God bless America. God bless our troops. God bless each and every one of you. We're out of here from Fort Scott. Bye-bye. All right, man. Good job. I'll talk to you about 9:45 in the morning. See you, man.